When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing. The assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate. Oh, he's got some space. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. So Penn State's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Fires to the tight end. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. The age of the game-breaking tight end is here, Jesse, and we have another guy who's threatening to redefine this position.
Yeah, we've seen over the years now the evolution of the tight end position, right? It's not just blocking and catching passes. They're getting involved now in the running game. We're seeing tight ends even throw the football, David. This guy can do it all.
And why is that so difficult? Because as a defender, what do I want to play you as? Do I want to play you with an extra linebacker on the field, or do I bring in a DB? And either way, I can be wrong. The big, strong bodies that can also be receivers and also block, they make the game easy.
That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Makes the grab. It's Denmark. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. Third down coming.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here.
Touchdown, Penn State! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Washington's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. The give to the running back from the shotgun. That is a big for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Nice move to keep running. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Huskies line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. Johnson looking to throw. Gets it out quickly. Turning it up. Continues to fight for yards. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Takes the easy one to the back. He breaks a tackle. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the first and 10. They just keep firing. Got his man. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Huskies. Extra point here will tie the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Fires on the move. Balls it in. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Quarterback keeper. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, how's that for being aggressive? Early in the game, 4th down, in your own territory, and you go for it. And then your offense is able to come up with the big play, generate a ton of momentum, and stay on the field. That is impressive.
Just inside the 40-yard line, it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Caught near the sideline. It's Hayes.
I mean, what great athletic ability to toe tap the sidelines and keep them in bounds. What a 1-yard gain.
Quick toss. He's knocked down at the 33, and that's short of the line to gain. And let's see what they do on 4th down. Offense changing the play. The play action fake. Going downfield for the big play. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And they can't make the connection. All right, guys, let's chat for just a moment about Washington. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just...
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
Really good play by this defense, and you know exactly what you're getting with this guy. Man, he is electric. He is dynamic. He'll make plays, so you got to do a good job of containing him in the pocket. And when he starts to scramble, chase from one side. Don't overlap with another guy. Nice job by the defense.
Well, this offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Johnson wants to throw it. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that... A 4th down. Washington sends out the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Looking to buy time. He's got it at the 20. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. They got the explosive play. Now to finish the deal, it's 1st and 10 for touchdown, Nittany Lions. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Johnson looking to throw. Using the quick game. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Oh, and what a move, what a juke, and he makes it past the marker. Washington coming to the line with another 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. It just left that pass short, not enough juice on that one. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got his man downfield. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Washington has a lot of things working, set up with another 1st down. Just keeps slinging it. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. They'll send the tight end in motion. He'll pull it on the read. There he goes. Finding an escape route. He's at the 20. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. Washington comes to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Husky. Setting up for the extra point and the top. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Off-play action on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Got his man on the outside. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up. A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Penn State.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Brown. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And the Huskies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Now on the move. Oh, better look out. Breaks into the open. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Johnson wants to throw it. Fires to the big fella, and they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
To the air on second down. He's got an open man. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The Huskies, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. From the red zone, looking for a space. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback, good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Trying to escape and get it himself. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. The Nittany Lions want to crank the tempo. To the air, it's St. Clair. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. With the catch, it's Hayes. He'll walk and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. He unleashes a long one. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Rushes on him. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Nittany Lions will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. It's Williams. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Line gets set, first down. Wants to throw on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. We've got a good one going here in the third quarter, all tied up as he's set to kick it away. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on it.
Breaks away on the left. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. They just flipped the entire field, and now they'll try to cash in on 1st and 10 from the 20. They'll go back to the ground. Plows through the defense. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He'll do it himself.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now they regain the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. Run out of bounds at the 45, and a terrific return there. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Back to pass, it's St. Clair. Might be looking to run. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on third down? And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. The short hands, it's Saunders. Almost had a lot more room there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 36. Now on second down. Pressure coming. And he just flat missed it. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He's looking to pass. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. Makes the catch. It's Denmark. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. To the air on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Strong. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. The short hands, it's Hayes.
Man, this defense just has so much speed. You saw it on that third down play. The offense is trying to get a quick one, see if they can get a block and maybe spring a guy free. The pursuit, wow, that was so good defensively.
And it's no good. He missed it. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red...
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Bringing the heat. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Makes the grab down the left side. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Motion from the wideout. Here's the handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Try and play action. Finds his big tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Got some space. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw again. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Johnson looking to throw. Here's a heat. Oh, no, the ball popped out. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Across the 25, he's got room. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Now the play fake. The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Picked off again. He's now thrown 20 interceptions. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, and he gets it back, so you can file that one under could have been worse. And the Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Tripped up for the tackle.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's throwing over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
Got a man. It's Brown. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Makes the catch down the right side. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Nittany Lions with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab. It's Saunders. And he'll be brought down. You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. Third down coming. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Looking for the score. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And I think that right there has been one of the biggest stories of this game so far. The reason this team trails is they can't get one of their best players the football in the passing game. This guy's a weapon. He eats defenses alive each and every week and has yet to make one catch in this game.
Now the connection takes it to the 11. They'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Now the toss. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the fourth quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Got him downfield. Still on his feet at the 45. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
After giving up that big shot defensively, how confident are you calling that coverage again? You're now on your own end of the field, and now your backs are against the wall.
They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. A little screen to the running back. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
I don't love the play call at this juncture in the game. You're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Husky. They move on top here in the fourth.
And that's a really nice physical run. This is a team that prides themselves on the ability to establish the line of scrimmage. And here we are in the fourth quarter, late in the game. Everyone's tired. And a no-nonsense run. Great push by the offensive line, taking the lead with that touchdown.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They're in a precarious spot here. That lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they tons of room in the middle. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Throws to the wideout. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got it in the middle, it's Hayes. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. It's picked off defense is going to dare them to throw the ball. They know the offense is trying to run out the clock. The screen, he can go. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tied ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Man, those last 2 plays were disasters, and now it's 3rd and 17. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Takes a hit as he fires. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. Washington sends out the punt team. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to return it. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Fleming. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Fleming. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Clock is still running and they have to get everybody lined up. Quarterback may change this route. Grabbed in the middle. It's Strong. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man on the right. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Catch in the middle. It's Fleming. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. Wants to go up top. Looking to scramble. Touchdown, Penn State! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And what a job by the offense, coming up with a huge play when they absolutely had to have it the most. There are virtually seconds left on the clock right now. Big-time players making big plays in big games to close this thing out.
And they did tack on the extra point. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's 2nd down. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Blasted as he lets it go.